Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Chloe here. We are going to be taking one, possibly, final look at Let's Meet Adam 2. So I was trying to figure out what kind of secret endings we could get to this game, and there wasn't anything that was really, I struggled. And then I combed through like some of the forums on itch.io to see what it is that I could learn about the game. As it ends up being, there are some players that have already kind of figured out some different ways just based off of choices alone. There are also some players that I think are like data mining the game right now to figure out exactly sort of what choices impact what decisions. But I think that I've figured out a way that we could get to the end of the Let's Meet Adam endings here, thanks to the work of the people that are on the forums. So what we're going to do, we're going to start over actually from the beginning. So we're going to start over from the beginning, and two things that we're going to try are we're going to try to be as nice to Soren as possible and go to dinner and go to lunch with him as much as we possibly can, save for the times that we should be going to lunch with our boyfriend here and calling our boyfriend. And then we are also going to reluctantly participate in work. I believe that one of the things that I think have been discussed on the forums was that people were saying that it appears that there's some kind of like innocent stat that you can get with playing the game. I don't think that choosing the Johns makes an impact either way. Okay, so appeal to Soren. Say that you're a cat person. Because I think part of the thing that you have to do is make yourself seem like the perfect boyfriend. See what I did there? Perfect. I'm so sorry. I'll escort myself out. Port and Pier. Soren will not go to Shakey's. So we're going to say we prefer Soren. We're going to choose to peek at the book here. Okay. I chose to go out to lunch with Chuck here because Soren is here too. So great choice. I'm going to wait for him to offer his number. I will refrain from participating in the gossip. I will look outside because I have no other choice but not to look outside. I will check on Soren because I think it doesn't have a... Okay. We will go out to lunch with Soren as well. I will say that Obzi is a gracious host. Yeah, so be reluctant. So basically be like, I don't have a choice. We gotta look outside and he's right there and he's scaring me. And we're calling Evander. I think they mishandled it. Okay, go out to lunch with Evander this time. I'm gonna say scary. I'm going to admit, okay, so this is a critical point. So we're going to admit that a friend was murdered to the familiar voice on the phone. Okay. Now we're at the oh my God, the two Johns scene. Again, we're going to be reluctant. We don't want to do it. We're going out to lunch with Soren again. Just attach yourself to Soren. Sit on Soren's right. I don't know yet. We're gonna see if this works. I'm like so anxious because guys, I got it to work once and now I can't remember if I'm gonna do it right. Okay, so we admit to Soren what's happening, right? So this is the point where you should know whether or not what you did actually works correctly. Okay. Let's see if I did it correctly. Let's see. Let's see. I'm so anxious. I did it! Okay, so what should happen if you did everything correctly? You should see all the little cat eyes light up in the background. That's how you know, which is pretty great. This is how you know whether or not you get the secret ending here. So, we're gonna scroll through some more. And I think at this point, nothing really matters, but just to be safe, we're going to continue to kiss Soren's ass a little bit. And nothing really, from what I've noticed, changes about the dialogue here. Not from what I've noticed. I could be wrong. We're going to continue to be nice to Soren. I'm going to be like, it's innovative, I guess. Yeah, it's cool. Thanks, Soren. It's cool. Yay. I don't. Okay, so then, we're going through. We get saved. What happened to you? We're talking to Evander now. And this is, I believe, when we're invited to be an exclusive. And this is, I think, also when Obsi offers to have us hang out. And we're like, no, homie, no. Okay, so we did not get offered, I think, to go out with Obsi. But we went back home. My phone dimly lights up my bed underneath it. I hastily walk over to check out who's calling. Unknown number. Hello, Adam. My body chills at the deformed voice on the other line. There's no need to ask who this is. The voice is already ingrained into the darkest part of my psyche. I'm gonna hang up and call the police. But I've got something to show you. Chicken out now and I guarantee you'll regret it. The bastard is requesting your FaceTime. I take a deep breath before hitting the accept button. No! Get your hands off of me! The scene unfolds, much to my own terror. Some kind of car? I can't make out where this is. But most troubling is the sound of a familiar voice in distress. Evander! No, Evander! Can he hear me? Can he see me on the other side of that screen? Evander, run! I can't, Adam, or you'll kill me! Evander's voice sounds tired and hoarse. Open wounds and bruises adorn his face and arms. No, babe. What has he done to you? Are you okay? I'm alright for now, but I think my arm's broken. Evander winces as the word broken escapes his lips. Adam, I need you to listen carefully, okay? There's not a lot of time. My heart sinks into the pit of my stomach. I try to steady my phone, but my entire body is shivering ferociously. What do you mean? I'm giving your boyfriend one last look at you, and to deliver a warning. Don't you hurt him, you son of a bitch! Adam, stop! I need you to keep it together. For me. Please. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Every organ inside me is in anguish, squeezing, constricting, when I hear the sheer exhaustion and fear in his voice. Babe, I love you. No. Don't start it like that. Don't say it like you're gonna make it, Evander. I love you so much. I know it sounds crazy, but I do. You need to leave LA tonight. Leave and never come back. Do you understand? What? Forget this ever happened. River, Timmy, Manticore video, me, everything. I want to speak, but my mouth hangs open in grief. He's gonna kill you. Evander's eyes shift and suddenly change. This f***er will murder anyone to get to you. Anyone who gets in his way. Watch your damn mouth. But he's got a point, you know. I like hurting people. And you gave me the perfect fuel to bring that to another level, Adam. That's not true. Evander and I have done nothing to you. Bullshit. That's where I disagree. I've always seen through that innocent act of yours. You know exactly what you're doing. Manticore has a grand destiny and a plan for those in it. A destiny that even I can't defy. And then you stroll in, fiddling, poking, fucking everything up. River tried poking, but I stabbed back. If you don't believe me, I think you will after tonight. No, please! I endlessly scream in terror. Starface forces Evander up, hauling him to what seems to be the edge of a cliff. Stop it, please! I promise to leave tonight. Anything! Just don't hurt him! Eerie headlights are the only things outlining the gruesome event, and with it, the most horrifying sound dribbles out my mouth. Evander's usually strong and reassuring form, careening off the cliff and out of the camera's view. His final yell, fading to the sounds of ocean and car exhaust. I want to look away, but I just can't. No, Evander. I'm going to save here really quick, folks. Because there's 2 more endings that we can get here. So, we're saving really quick. Okay. Without the FaceTime call ends, and I collapse face first on the bed, my jaw agape. But no sound, not a whimper exit my mouth. Absolute grief taking away all volume from my cries. Evander, no. I'm sorry. What should I do? No, not again. I take my hand and I force it towards my phone once more. Grasping, reviling, trembling. Oh my god. I pick up the phone immediately. He'll know what to do. Hey, you! He's dead! He's dead! Starface killed him! The hysteria in my voice drains away all the levity in his. Whoa, wait, what? Someone's dead? Evander? Oh my god. Evander's dead! I'm so lost. Adam, I know that this is hard, but you've got to calm down. Are you okay? What the hell is going on? Start from the very beginning. At this point, I completely break down. I've been keeping so much in like I always do, much to my own detriment. But I just can't do it anymore. I tell the truth about it. Everything. My search for Rivender, Manticore Video, Timmy, Gava, the threats, Starface, and finally, I describe in painful detail the FaceTime video call, Evander's last minutes. This is in between bouts of sobbing and heavy silences. Adam. Kriya, I need to get out of here. Stay on the line with me, please don't leave. I won't. I'll pack 1 or 2 things really quick and then I'm gone. I'm about to jump off the bed in a panic, my mind running thousands of miles a minute when, Adam, are you sure you want to do this? To do what? To just run away? I don't understand. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I know you're scared, but aren't you also something else? Aren't you mad? What? The confusion in my tone probably makes me sound like a lost child, which might have angered him since his voice changes. Adam, I've known you your entire life. Do you know what I've always admired about you? Your gentle spirit. Your commitment to making everyone around you feel at ease. It's something I constantly battle with, and wish I had. You always put others before yourself. That's not true. You're very caring. I am, yes, but not like you. Listen to me. There's a strength in how much you care for those you love. A determination to keep them safe. I'm asking you to take that determination and turn it into a noble weapon. Or twist it. Twist your strength into a burning machination of everything that tears flesh. Aren't you angry? Angry that the Starface has taken so much from you? A little, I guess, but mostly, Adam, we both know even back when we were kids that you run from confrontations, from hurt, pain, everything. You run from everything. For once, don't you want to stop running and make them pay? You mean like revenge? I don't want something like that. Don't think of it as such. Think of it as standing your ground. Tonight is more than just this singular moment, Adam. As horrifying as it is a chance to change how you react to all the bullshit, to others trying to destroy you. You can take control and push back. From this point on and always. Don't you want that? So you can say, I don't, and we can get an ending this way. Oh wait, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure I want that negativity. I'm gonna save right here again. Just to make sure here. So you can say, I don't. And then what's gonna happen? I'm not sure I want that kind of negativity. 2 wrongs, they don't make it right. What the hell was that? Starface shows up. My heart stops when I turn around and see the front door broken into. Starface emerges from the hallway shadow into my living room. Time's up, vermin. Didn't you get the hint to skedaddle quick as you could? I can't move. All the blood drains from my upper half. As I clutch my phone to my face, my entire body is stiff. It's like I already have rigor mortis. How? How is this possible? Starface glides over to me, hand outstretched. It's as if he doesn't need to walk. I stifle a choke scream as he rushes towards me, laughing. No, stop, please. Adam? Adam! Adam, answer me, Adam! And that is the dead end, my friends. Now we are going to doop boop 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 boop. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna live. We're gonna choose life. We're gonna choose revenge. I want that. I want that. I want that. Good, good. Now I think we're getting somewhere. Adam, who do you think is responsible for all of this? So, guys, this is a little bit obvious. It's literally the people on the starting screen of the game. So it's Obzi, it's Soren, it's both of the Johns, and much to my freaking broken heart, it is Hunter. I loved you, Hunter. I literally loved this man. I love this man. I was rooting for this man, and he broke my heart. And this is what I get for being a stupid bitch. Okay, this is what I get. This is what I get for trusting you. So, and if you get any of the killers wrong, you will die. You will get the dead end again. Wow, are you sure? Absolutely. Alright, here's the plan. Do you remember our old house out in Simi Valley? The one my dad bought years ago? It's been long since empty, of course, but I do. But I didn't think you guys still own that place. We kept it. Although Simi Valley as a city didn't develop into the booming metropolis we'd expected. Adam, I'm gonna give you the address, and I want you to send a message to all 5 of those to meet you at the house tomorrow night, and settle this once and for all. Tell them if they no-show, you'll be going straight to the cops. Do you understand? I hesitate to answer. Too many thoughts and questions churning the storm of my mind. Adam, there's no time. Do you understand? Yes. There's a few more details, but what I need you to do right now is get in your car and get out of that apartment. You're not safe there. Call me as soon as you put your gear into drive. You trust me, right? Always. I'll call you ASAP. I sharply end the call and stuff my phone into my back pocket. A new feeling surges from within, replacing the suffering and angst that grips my being. Wiping my tears quickly, I exit the apartment without even bothering to shut the front door. As I collapse into the car and prepare for the most important call I'll ever have, a curious feeling comes over me. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It's an understanding, a bizarre realization, that when the time comes, I'll know exactly what I have to do. I will not end it right now, but it'll be a bloodbath. Hey! Hey! That's what I'm talking about, man! They've been terrorizing us this whole game. I'm about ready. I am ready. I am so ready, friends. I am so ready. If I seem excited and not devastated because of Evander, I mean, rip Evander. I'm sorry, homie. But yeah. Secluded Manor in Simi Valley. Doesn't this look like the... It kind of reminds me of the Escape Mansion from the first game. I actually don't know for certain if this is the Escape Mansion from the first game. But very cool. An inky shroud is cast along a largely deserted valley. Cicadas let loose their shrill and unearthly screams, punctuating the gravity of the night. Here a long dirt road stretches through dusty plains, escalating to a solitary manor at the center of it all. The building looks both lonesome and bloodthirsty. Barreling down this road is a familiar jet black car, full throttle with high beams ablaze. It screeches to a halt just outside the estate's corroding gates. What's up, Obzy? This is so extra. Can we talk about how extra Obzy looks? And Hunter, you broke my f***ing heart, man. I'm so sad. I thought you were so sweet. I thought you were the sweetest. I thought he was a little weird, but I thought, he's just a little weird. No, he's a heartbreaker. The engine still growls as doors swing open to 5 men who calmly exit the vehicle, each bearing a deathly expression. Yeah, Soren's real deathly here. He's like... So I don't need to state the obvious, do I? Soren's voice is somehow both affectionate and cold. It's obviously a trap, but I'm just so curious to see what Adam thinks he can do. Yeah, no shit. Adam's initiation is over. He doesn't get to join the club. The other men's eyes sharpen, as Obzy accentuates the word club with an artful spin of his sickle. And don't let it be said we didn't give him a fair shot. Manticore leads with open arms to our own prospects. But if you won't walk with us, you're simply in the fucking way. That gotta be what you say to him, Obzy? Exactly. I'll give him all this. I admire Adam for putting all his cards on the table, and for forcing us to show ours. John's grip on his hatchet tightens, as he rolls his shoulder in anticipation. No holds barred. Indeed. If you're gonna die, at least do so bravely. Blah! Adam isn't leaving this place alive. I don't like this, Obzy. You're not actually afraid, are you? Never afraid. Possibly. Worried. Hunter, Adam doesn't have the balls to take us all on, although he could be planning something, to live stream or expose us tonight somehow. I'm not concerned in the least. Even if he has some type of Home Alone bullshit going on in there, we all know none of that ever goes smoothly. You know what they say, best laid plans of mice and men, and Adam is definitely a mouse. We'll overcome him through sheer force. Tear Adam apart, then burn down the house. John's eye twitches in expectation, while a glob of saliva falls from his contorted maw. Dude, do you have, like, rabies or something? Like, a genuine question at this point. This man needs to go to a hospital. Come on, gents. Let's have some fun. Obzy pushes open a set of heavy double doors. The entryway into the manor is already unlocked. The 5 cautiously enter an eerie grand foyer. Like the house, they're silent, with only the clicks and thuds of their steps echoing in stereo. Adam! Come out, wherever you is! John gleefully stalks the area, while the other John uses his eyes instead. Narrow, icy blue pupils scan the darkness intently, waiting for any giveaway of movement or position. Where do you think he is? You mean, where do I think he's hiding? It may be a mansion. Like, dude, why are you driving around? He has this nice ass fancy black car, and this man is covered in blood, driving around downtown LA, ruining his seats. I hate the rich. It may be a mansion, but I'm sure he's close. Oh, the Johns are gonna love this. Horan, Hunter, and Horan? Hunter, Soren, and Obsi take a more wary approach. The three step forward slowly, covering each other. Grips tightening on the murderous weapons they brandish. The manor is dimly lit by mysterious lights that bathe every room in a deep red film. The last note from the PA's chime reverberates like a heartbeat. The manor feels even more cavernous, yet alive. Obsi, Hunter, the Johns, Soren, you all showed up. Adam's voice booms from a PA above their heads, echoing and falling over its own repetitions. His voice is hollow, soft, fragile sounding. I'm not happy to see you, although it's true enough to say I'm glad you came. Ah, Adam. Oh, you've outdone yourself. What production value. You shouldn't have. The tail end of that sentence trails off into a derisive growl. What is all this? You own this place? I'll answer all that in due time. But first, I have some questions for you. You think you can give me that? And why should I? I invited you all here so we could settle the score. Isn't that enough? No cops, just us. We won't be disturbed. Why? Just tell me why. The sound of Adam seizing the mic, his voice breaking, sends waves of satisfaction across the five men. The necklaces, the robes, all the horrifying things you've done. You're some kind of satanic cult? Oh, that would be so easy, wouldn't it? I'm honestly sick of people thinking we're just a cult. How unimaginative. Do you find us satanic, Adam? Perhaps a little Manson family-esque? You wouldn't be the first. And perhaps at the start we were. But now, it's simply a proven system that works for us all. What the hell? A system? I'd be careful how you expand on that, Adam. Hunter has no chill when folks badmouth the system. The surveillance video may be a tad grainy, but Adam can make out Soren, battling his eyes in a sarcastic fashion. Indeed. Obsi brought it over with him when he first joined Manticore Video, bestowed upon us each the chance to accept it into our hearts when the time was right. Them bastards who done took your dignity, whether they be your coach, your boss, or even your own damn pa, Obsi showed me there ain't nothing wrong with fighting fire with fire. But first, you gotta accept them dark desires of yours. Even if you're a piece of shit, you can still be more. Become more. Have more. But you ain't gonna get yours without sacrifice. Aye. There's a reason most good cult rituals require a sacrifice. Trick is the sheep don't realize any sacrifice will do. If payment is in blood, why not spill someone else's? At this point, John's cackling causes veins and sweat to form around his face and neck. Skeptical? I was too. You'd be an idiot not to question it. Turns out, if you sacrifice those who directly oppose you, you end up scoring whatever they blocked you from. Go figure. It's a simple concept I've taught all my boys. Follow me, and the results will follow after you. I myself, my life, and all I have are undeniable proof of its efficacy. You... Adam's voice drips with a unique bitterness. I'm not surprised by you, Obsi, but Soren, don't buy into this, into him. Soren looks like he's about to speak, when suddenly his mouth quivers. His eye and hand saw dropping lower towards the floor. You little cannibal bitch. I don't feel sorry for you at all. You should be thanking Soren, Hunter says. Indeed. He was the only one keeping you safe for as long as you've enjoyed. Soren was so sure you'd make a great addition, that you'd be a real manticore. Isn't that right, our little gatekeeper? I still remember that first day you came in, Adam. That look, your eyes, Soren and I both felt it. That you were special. Special like us. From that day on, your fate was sealed. Now it's only a matter of if you fell in line, or became a problem. I thought we were friends. Is that what I am to you, Soren? A problem? Is that what River was to you? What Timmy was? You're just another chump who broke his heart. What? Obsi puts his arm around Soren's shoulders, drawing him closer. God, how is one person's naivety so destructive? Soren's beautiful, but he was once delicate too. Hopeful. But I've seen how many men used him. As just another notch on their belts. Like you, bitch? Okay. Pretty things are meant to be cherished, not turned into trophies. And you were supposed to appreciate that. to appreciate him. Instead, you turn down his affection, which he so lovingly, fearfully placed before you. You've brainwashed him. Adam, I'm sorry it spiraled this far. Truly, I am, and I'm sure you think I duped you, but you fooled me. Soren, that's not true. Do you know how many times I've stared into a mirror, wondering what's wrong with me? I finally found someone that I thought could really love me, for me. It's one thing to be turned down by some pig with no redeeming qualities, but getting turned down by the first good man I've ever let close? What does that say about me? Nothing I have means anything. I'll never be enough. But Opsy is helping me slowly change that. Someday, I'll have everything my heart desires, as long as I follow his way. But first, business has to be taken care of before pleasures. And that's exactly what Timmy was. And I gotta censor this shit. I really hope that these cats don't end up in... I really hope these cats aren't put down simply because they ate human flesh. He didn't deserve the good fortune he got from Manticore Video. I never approved his meeting Tad. And sorry, not sorry, but no one gets through without my blessing first. That's my job, my power. Besides, that little bitch boy thinks he can just boot scoot on in and f*** his way into riches and happiness. Oh, Jesus. That's very graphic. If opening my legs doesn't get me what I want, then someone I didn't co-sign sure as hell won't either. In the end, all that Timmy is good for was cat food. Okay. It's interesting. I actually think that the gore in this, in Let's Meet Adam 2 is a little bit more palatable. It's a little bit more, the bad ending of Let's Meet Adam, the original game, like, literally made me sick to my stomach. These are a little bit more palatable. It's a little bit, like, more, okay. That's disturbed, but it's just right. Jesus Christ, Soren, you didn't. Soren doesn't say anything this time. He simply puts on a new version of that ever-present smile. You wouldn't know, Adam, because you never became a real exclusive. Unlike us, Timmy wasn't a performer, just a porn star. The world already jokes that porn stars are like strippers, so if you're already dead inside, I say you're fair game. My God, is he in all of this? Tad! That blowhard. Course not. He ain't got them eyes to look past his own nose. Tad doesn't deserve Manticore Video. Never has. When Manticore first sprang up in the 80s, let's be real, it would have been a success regardless of who ran it. He done got that dumb luck, I tell you, but mostly he used us. Used me. Ain't that right, John? Aye. He treats Manticore Video like his own personal whorehouse, demanding favors and sampling the goods. Then John's eyes both hardened into daggers, completely without compassion. Remember when that old got plastered at Gava? He wanted to get lucky with John and I. And I gotta censor this too. This is not a good way to go. This is probably the worst way in the world to go. Well, today, John and I gave him the literal spit roasting he wanted. That low-down piece of shit. You should have seen him, Adam. Tab was begging, squealing like the fat old piggy he was. I tore his insides right up while he done choked on his own blood. Okay, Jesus, that's a lot. It's fine. It's still more palatable than the first one. With Tad gone, Manticore Video will now neatly fall into Soren's lap. All that money, that fame, the endorsements and deals are all ours to control as we see fit. Are you saying this was all about f***ing money? No, Adam. Not about money. It's about power. Having it in all forms under our control for once. Hunter, I trusted you too. I trusted you so much, Hunter. I knew Soren was a little cannibal bitch boy, but you were the one that I thought was different. I'm so sad. I consider Hunter my first disciple, if you will, so don't bother trying to appeal to his heart. Oh, cool. That's a nice nipple shot there. He's the guy who threw your Evander off that cliff. At my bidding, of course. You're probably wondering how someone so kind could do such a thing. I hate to break it to you, but Hunter subscribes to a very simplistic code. I don't care about what's right. I care about who's strong. And Obzi is by far the strongest, so I follow him. At this, Adam finally loses all composure. You bastards! You monsters! Adam's voice is hoarse. Strained and brittle, it crumbles like dried earth underfoot. Evander had nothing to do with any of this. He was innocent. You want to hurt me so bad? You should have came for me. Just me. That's not your choice to make. It's called collateral damage. One might even say River dragged you into this as well. River. And we've seen this CG before, but basically, I've known about you two for a while now. That's what makes this even better. Recall how I mentioned my extensive private gallery? Well, I have a place where I keep my most unique and sacred works of art. That's where River rests. The boys and I severed him into 5 pieces, like that of a star, encased forever in a monolith of acrylic. Now he's just a trinket I like to look at. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I had every right to do what I did to River. In the wild, you should see what's normally left of the competition when a mighty beast is ripped apart a young upstart. So go yourself. Humph, and you're not the naive saint you pretend to be either. River had a lot of promise at first, before he got fame-hungry, drugged out, and didn't stay in his lane. Too bad you don't get to learn this lesson sooner, Adam. But the thing about being a manticore is, no one sits atop this throne but me! When you take my gigs, and when you take my money, my life's blood, the ability to provide for those I care for, that's more than professionally dangerous. To me, it's deeply personal, and I'm not giving up this lifestyle of mine without an all-out massacre if need be. So a little bit of recycled dialogue here, that's fine. Yeah. The only thing that accompanies what sounds like the dropping of a mic is Adam softly sobbing over the PA. The sound is both heart and gut-wrenching, an expression of loss and mourning in its purest, most primal. Gradually, though, his weeping becomes softer and softer, almost indistinguishable until finally, Adam, it's time to show yourself and face the music. A strange noise accompanied by static vibrates through the foyer, causing everyone to stop dead in their tracks. A second or two pass, then a deep, distorted male voice crackles into existence. Good evening, gentlemen, and thank you for your patience. Welcome to Escape Mansion Simi Valley. I'm glad each of you was able to make it tonight, and we'll begin shortly. Obsy? What the f*** is this? Firstly, we'll go into the format, and then ground rules for tonight. You'll have 9 hours to escape and achieve success. The reward for success, you ask? The experience, of course, and possibly your lives. Adam. This is cute and all, but we didn't come to play some ill-conceived game with you. Ah, but that's where you're wrong, Absy. Deathly wrong. Like all escape mansions, you think you picked the game, but it's the game that always picks you. What do you expect us to do? Every room is outfitted like a death trap. If you cheat or fail to solve your puzzle in the time allotted, the death trap will activate automatically, killing everyone in the room, neither instantaneously nor pleasantly. This is a joke. A desperate ploy to keep us here and buy yourself some time. I'm not scared. Not in the slightest. The PA crackles for a second when suddenly... Oh, bye, Hunter. Bye, bitch. Bye. A square section of the tile directly under Hunter opens up and swallows him whole. The large man falling down a cement shaft into a murky abyss. Hunter! What in the world? You seen that, John? What exactly is this here place? I don't know. Now that you finally see that I'm serious, I'd like to continue uninterrupted, if you please. The Johns look up with faces that come to terms with their unexpected reality. Your friend Hunter has been swept off to his own personal puzzle room. If this so coveted strength he has holds up, he should be more than fine. You no good rotten SOB? Each puzzle room is locked from the inside by large metal doors, fitted with multiple hidden cameras. I'll be monitoring your progress and, of course, your safety. See the 2 very large doors before you? You'll form teams of 2, and with each team selecting a door and thus a puzzle room of their own. Solve the puzzles in a room, and you should be able to unlock it, after receiving a very fitting reward. Bullshit! What kind of reward? Like I said, your greatest desires, and a fitting reward. But of course, if you haven't escaped by the end of the 9 hours, then all death traps go off at once, killing any remaining guests without mercy. Nah, this can't be! With that, I wish you all some luck, keep strong, and I'm sure by the end of the night, I'll get to see what's inside each and every one of you. Okay, folks, I hate to end it here, but we have to end it here because I've been recording for way, way, way too long. So if you like this video, please leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Also, consider subscribing. And when you subscribe, be sure to hit the notifications bell so you get updates on when I upload future episodes. Without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. Bye! I'd like to give a very special shout out and thanks to my patrons, AceWolf741, Deep Dive Dylan, Brian White, Caleb Putnam, Robin Harper, and Bob Conway.